Welcome back, boys and girls. Yesterday, remember I had to run and get my cups, so I went ahead and showed you that I finished my game, and I had the words written. Remember, you didn't have to have them written, and if you haven't gotten to do this, you might want to do it at home still. And I used some of last week's words. So as I take it down, I'm going to read my words. Organ, cart, target, slightly light. You could do that. You could spell the words. Cord, C-O-R-D, brightly, B-R-I-G-H-T-L-Y, and go down and just practice your words and see how high you can get your tower to practice your spelling words. And today is your spelling test. All right, we have another friend today who is Skippy Frog. Now, with Skippy Frog, he's not really helping us sound out the words. We use Skippy Frog when we don't know what the word is. We've tried lips of the fish. We've tried to stretch out the sounds, tap it out. We've tried to flip the sounds, to look at the picture. We've chunked, and we just don't know what the word is. So as you're reading along, you could skip over the word, read to the end of the sentence or a little bit further, but come back to it and see if reading on helps you figure out what that missing word is. So this is Skippy Frog, who also helps us. It is one of our reading strategies. All right, here we go with our rhymes today. App, app, app. Egg, egg, egg. Id, id, id. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Our friend for this week was Mr. G.H. Ite, ite, ite. And go back and listen to these songs more than once when we have a new song. That'll help you remember the sounds. Odd, odd, odd. Ash, ash, ash. Est, est, est. Our friend from last week. Or. Two vowels together. You hear the first vowel. Eat, eat, eat. Silent E, you hear the first vowel. I'd, I'd, I'd. Grab your paper and pencil. I'm not showing you the rhymes to use today. We are sounding out. Always start with your base word. So the word today is strapped. He strapped the lumber on top of the car, or the boat on the car. Strapped. First question you need to ask yourself is what my base word is. It is strap. And then you should be sounding out the word strap. Make sure you hear all those sounds. App. And then you want to write down those, and as you are writing it, say your sounds. App. App. I heard 5 sounds. When you're tapping 5 sounds, this is one way you can do it. And then go back to your first finger. Strap. Now, the word I gave you was strapped. I see a short vowel followed by one consonant, so I hope you remember to double the consonant and add ed, strapped, strapped. I'm hearing the d sound there. Remember the ed can say different sounds. So we have a 3-letter consonant blend, S-T-R. We heard all 3 of those. Short vowel followed by one consonant. Base word was strap. Your suffix or ending was ed. Strapped. All right, smashing. Smashing. He was smashing the silly putty. Smashing, or you also call it the slime. Smashing. What's your base word? Smash. Tap it. S-M-A-S-H. Write it and say the sounds again as you're writing it. If you just tap it and then try to remember it, you're not going to remember it. Say it as you write it. Smash. And then we want to think about what our ending is, smashing. Well, let's go back. I see a short vowel, and I see the diagram SH. What is your rule? Do we need to double anything? I hope you said no, because remember the rule is short vowel vowel followed by one consonant. Even though it is a consonant digraph, you have two consonants here. So you're not going to double anything. Short vowel followed by one consonant, you double. Not if it has two. So we do not double anything here. So we have smashing, smashing. Base word is smash. You have the consonant blends SM because you hear both sounds. And then your suffix was ing. Hiding, hiding. Mr. GH is hiding everywhere. What's the first thing you should do? Yes, base word only. Tap that base word. Hide. Hide. What do I need to remember? That would be the word hid. Did you remember to put that E on? Hide. Long vowel, silent E. Hide. Now I want hiding, which is my ing. But before I can put that ing, what do I need to do? You all are getting so good at this. I can hear you. I can hear you saying it. Miss Chandler, drop the E. Add ing. Super job. Base word was hide. Remember, it has an E there. We'd have to put that back on. Suffix is ing. So even though it looks like it's not hide, we know if we wrote just the base word, it would have that silent E on there, hiding. And your last word then today is sliding. They were sliding down the slip and slide. Sliding. You all are getting so good at this. Base word, add the suffix. Did you tap? S, O, I, D. I hear four sounds. Remember, say those sounds as you're writing. S, O, I, D. I know that just says slit id. I need to put the silent E, long vowel, with a silent E. So that is the word slide, which is my base word. I need to drop the E and add ing as my suffix to make the word sliding. Good job. All right, so you all have done really well at that today. You have to listen to your sounds when I'm not showing you those rhymes. So just make sure that that's what you're doing. Now, we're going to chunk our words. Now, this one, I don't know that you need to sound out anything because you have two sight words put together. It is a long word, but if we look for the words and use chunky monkey, I know for, I know get. I put the two words together as a compound word, and I have forget. Don't forget to listen to Miss Chandler every day. Same thing with this word. You should see two sight words. You should see up. You should see set. You put the two together, up, set. Now, if you don't know those sight words, go ahead and do the at, set. You can do that. Whatever works for you. Anything that works for you with our friends, use it. If you need to do the lips of the fish to get started, or stretchy snake, try flippy dolphin, or look at a picture. Do what you need to help you be a better reader. All right, now this one's just a little bit harder. So let's start. I see my A, day. And then I say, oh, who do I see? I see I-G-H-T, Mr. G-H, and we know Mr. G-H is quiet, so it would say ite, light, daylight. And now this, oh, look how long that word is, but we're not going to let that bother us because we know that we have all these strategies right here to help us. So let's look right here. I see ass, bass, bask, bask. Oh, then I see at, cat, basket. And then I see A-L-L, all, ball, basketball. See how chunking helps you? It just makes those long words not so intimidating. Break them into little bitty parts that you know. All right, reviewing our long vowel rules. With the silent E, it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says O when the word is note. The vowel says O when the word is note. Two vowels walk together and they play a game. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says oh and the word is loaf, like a loaf of bread. The vowel says oh and the word is loaf. Here's our CE, so think what sound it's going to say. With the silent E, it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. The vowel says I and the word is dice. The vowel says I and the word is dice. With the silent E, it does the same. The first vowel speaks, he says his name. All right, we're ready for our sentence. This will be our last sentence this week. I'm going to try to trick you. And see, I'm telling you ahead of time, I'm going to try to trick you. Will Beth drive the kids to class? Will Beth drive the kids to class? Plan it out. Repeat it to yourself. Will Beth drive the kids to class? Listen to this word. Will Beth. Beth. Think how that word ends. Pause and write your sentence. All right, here we go. Let's check. Now, I'm going to skip all the way to the end. Did you put a question mark? I asked you a question today. I hope you heard that question and that you put a question mark on the end. Make sure you started with a capital letter for will. You have the bonus letter, LL. Beth, check the spelling of Beth. Starts with a capital letter. It's a proper noun, naming somebody's name. And then you have the TH digraph at the end. Beth, you have to listen very hard for that. So make sure you put your TH and not something else. Drive, consonant blend, DR. Long vowel, silent E, drive. Sight word, the kids. Base word is kid, suffix is S. Two is a sight word, class. You have your consonant blend, CL, short A, and you have your bonus letter S with the question mark. All right, so today you have a spelling test over the words night, fight, right, might, light, tightest, fright, flight, brighter, and slightly. Don't forget that LY at the end. Remember, they all have our new friend that we met this week, Mr. GH. I'll see you next week, and I have a surprise for you next week each day.